Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Hana. So today I wanted to cover how I passed my CCRN exam. If you guys didn't know, I am a nurse. I am a critical care nurse or an ICU nurse. And the CCRN is kind of just like the certification for critical care nurses. It's just a test that you take to kind of solidify your critical care ICU knowledge. I passed it a while ago. I studied for about 3 weeks to a month, on and off with going to work and stuff like that. So if you're interested in seeing how I passed my CCRN and some of the resources that I use, then keep on watching. First and foremost, this bad boy. Everybody talks about this. This is Barron's CCRN exam, their prep book. I definitely say very first thing to purchase is this one, this book here. You can get it on Amazon for like 20 or 30 bucks. It's very, very useful. It's got diagrams, it's got pictures. I think some people have just used this and done pretty well on the exam as well. Like, you know, it's got everything you might need. And then it's also got 2 full size practice exams on the back as well. It's broken down into different sections and just go through each section. Each section has questions afterwards, and then after you've finished all the sections, you want to make sure to take at least 1 full practice exam. I will leave all the information, all the links to everything that I have, and to the AACN website, and just more information about the CCRN. I'll leave everything down below in the description box, all the links and all that information. So yeah, this is the very first book that I got, and it helped a lot. I would definitely recommend that one. Then, oh, this is a mess, sorry. And they also, y'all, this is a mess. It's just really hard to store this. But these are the Barron CCRN flashcards. They also make these as well. I found these helpful if I was at work, which most of the time I'm at work. So I literally put them on rings. So this one is the pulmonary. I put them on rings, like binder rings, and I would literally just keep this in my scrub pocket. And whenever I have downtime, whenever, like, you know, it's a slow night or something like that, I would whip this out and I would just study, or like I would answer questions, because this has full-on questions as well in the back. So these are really helpful because I can take them anywhere. If I didn't want to take that big book everywhere, I would just take a flashcard. I would take these to the gym. I would take these to the park. I would take these to work, to the grocery store. Yeah, this was really nice. So I'm actually surprised at how much I use these, honestly, but they're really, really helpful. Sorry it's a mess, but yeah, these are the flashcards. The next resource that I have are these Barbara Clark Mims Association books. These were in depth, these books literally. So I have the pulmonary multi-system. This one is the cardiovascular and ethics one. And then this one has the rest with neurology, renal, endocrine, and GI. This has a bunch of stuff. It has a bunch of stuff, my goodness. These books are a little bit more in depth than what you need for the CCRN, to me, but I like to go in, I like to go deep, delve really deep in. So it was helpful to me because I think once you understand from almost even to like the cellular level, it makes sense. It kind of clicks in your head to me. So literally, let me show you all the GI section. Yeah, it's literally liver pathology, rationales, assessment, bilirubin excretion. Like, you don't necessarily need this to pass the CCRN. I think the Barron's book does just enough to pass. But if you want to understand more and just kind of even to better your practice, I think these books are really, really interesting. I'm gonna link her information below. I'm not sure, she does classes. She does like, in-person classes. I don't know because of COVID, but I think you can get the books online. But I will look and I will try to link these books below. So that was really helpful. The last 2 resources that I have, they're online. So one of the things you can do probably like a week, maybe 2 weeks before the exam is just do a bunch of questions. Bunch of questions. I use the Past CCRN question bank. I just got the question bank. I don't have the book. but some people have found the book very helpful. I just took those questions and I would just run through them. Honestly, it should get to the point where you're like, oh, I remember this question. Oh, I've seen this question before, because it gets to the point where you're like redoing the bank again. So you should know those questions in and out. I think it was very, very helpful. I will link those below as well. Yeah, I definitely recommend at least taking at least one to two to three to four to five practice exams. Just make sure you know, because they're usually asked in a certain way and you want to know how they're asking. You want to get used to that format of questions, if that makes sense. And then another free resource that I found was really helpful was there is a channel on here, and I will link it below, and it's called Lifelong Nursing. It's a guy that he has full CCRN videos, CCRN review videos. I found it very helpful because, one, it's completely free. Two, it kind of follows the Barron CCRN book. It kind of carries that same format. So I would have that playing in the background, and then I would kind of study along or like follow along on the Barron's book. It was very, very, very nice. I'll put his YouTube channel down below so you guys can see the videos for yourself, but I found those to be very helpful. And even if I think it's kind of like just utilizing your time. If you don't have that much time to study, you kind of have to immerse yourself in the content so that you can kind of soak it in all at once. So yeah, I'm gonna look at it in the gym. Yeah, I'm gonna look at it in, I'm gonna study it while I'm grocery shopping. Yeah, because I want to just have more time with the content, right? So me, I would take those videos, I would literally put my YouTube on while I was driving to work. I used to drive a while. I used to drive like 45 minutes to work. So I would just put one of those videos on. I would be driving and the video would be playing in my car, and I would just be listening to the CCRN reviews that he put together. But yeah, I think that's about it. If you have any questions or if you have any comments, if you guys used certain materials or resources that you used to pass that helped you a lot. I know that some people use the Laura Gasparis videos. I couldn't find those and I don't know where they are. They are a bit dated, so I didn't use those videos. But if you guys have any suggestions or like resources that other people can use to pass the CCRN, go ahead and leave a comment below. I wish everybody the best of luck on the exam. It's a very doable exam. You just have to study it and you have to know how to answer those type of questions. Know your numbers, know your CVP, know your SWAN numbers and all that good stuff, but it's very doable. I think that's it. I think those are all the resources that I personally used and found helpful. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment box below, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.